All right, guys. So we are back with another episode of What You Talking About. My name is Ryan Johnson. I'm your host today. So we have with us the Luminox 3254 for review. Yep, tremendous timepiece from Luminox. It is fantastic. You guys are gonna love this one. So I want to also remind you guys that we do have a weekly giveaway going on right now. It's $100 My Gift Stop gift card. All right, that we have. We're giving away one every week, and yeah. So I want to say this week's winner actually is. Yep, congratulations. Head on down to mygiftstop.com. Send us a message or leave a comment, and we'll get in touch. Enjoy your winning. So we have the review that we're going to do right now for you. Check you guys on the flip side.
Hey guys, all right, so we have the Luminox 3254 from the Navy SEAL collection. This one has an MSRP of $655, and I gotta say, what a gorgeous timepiece this is. Yep, so, one of the awesome things about this job that I do, is I get to look at all of these very cool watches, and review them and spend a lot of time looking at them. This is fantastic. The video that I'm about to do is not going to do this watch justice. Well, it'll do a little bit of justice, but there's a lot of very cool things about this that you see in person that aren't necessarily translated onto the camera. But I'll do my best. All right, so let's start off with some specs on this timepiece here. So we have the case diameter coming in at 45 millimeters and a case thickness of 14 millimeters here. Okay. This watch is in stainless steel, and what I really appreciate is the usage of brushed and polished techniques on the stainless steel to give this watch a lot of depth and a lot of character. So, and I'll show you what I mean. So, the light hits off of the brushed and polished elements of this watch differently. So there's a little bit of a light show, in my opinion. Subtle, but it's there. And that's one of the things that I think has drawn me to this watch. It is pretty fantastic. So we have a unidirectional bezel. Just going to spin that around for you. One rotation so you guys can hear it. That awesome clicking sound. I think we can go one more. Here we go. Back to 12. Yep. We have a pearl there. And then we have the numbers. Now, as you can see on the bezel itself, right, we have some of the numbers here are kind of raised, while some are kind of flat or depressed. Overall, this is just gorgeous. Beautiful bezel. It's a screw down or a screw locked crown on this model, right? Even the case profile here has brushed here and then polished just above, which I think is pretty cool. And then it goes back into brushed again. Right, so there's a big light show going on here with Luminox's usage of brushing and polishing techniques on the different elements of this watch. Let's jump into the bracelet. Nice, solid 3-piece bracelet, all brushed. It's really nice. Goes into single folding clasp. All brushed. Just going to show you how that clasp opens. Pops open like that. And like that. So, let me see if you can see the case back. Oh, I guess I got to open it again so you guys can see the case back. See the case back there. Very sharp. Close that back up. We need to jump into the dial now. That's a blue dial. Very dark blue dial. Date aperture there at 3 o'clock. Looks like it's going through a date change right now as we do this review. A mixture of Arabic numerals and indices for the hour chapter. There is a 24-hour inner ring there. And then, of course, we have the hands, which feature the tritium tubes. And then on the flange, we have other tritium tubes as well, which are part of Luminox's always visible technology, which means that, their entire credo is that they want people to be able to read the time under any circumstances, any conditions. And with their watches, definitely readability is at the forefront, and they have achieved that, I would say, with flying colors. Yeah. The crystal is sapphire crystal, and powering this one is Swiss-made quartz. Lastly, the water resistance on this timepiece is 200 meters. So it's a very solid timepiece, and quite frankly, gorgeous. So, yeah, I'm gonna put this watch on my wrist so you guys can see what it looks like on a wrist. All right, so please stay tuned. All right, so here we have the Luminox 3254 again on my wrist. All right, so this one is a 45 millimeter case diameter. It's a little bit big. It looks good on my wrist though. And I wanna remind our viewers that I do have a 7-inch wrist. So this watch does look really good on my wrist. Takes up, I think, just the right amount of real estate. Yeah, overall, pretty fantastic watch. Just can do a little wrist roll for you. So you can see how that bracelet falls and then back over. It's not sized to my wrist, so it's kind of going a little left and right. But yeah. So just as a reminder, this watch does have an MSRP of $655. But at mygiftstop.com, we are never ever doing retail. In fact, we have a superlative price point on this timepiece. I encourage you guys to go check it out. Yeah, like head on down to mygiftstop.com, look at this watch. You can find a link in the description. And yeah, you can buy this watch and own what I think is a pretty phenomenal looking timepiece. All right. I want to thank you guys for all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. This is another episode of What You Talking About. Thank you guys so much again. This is Ryan Johnson signing out.